Chairman Brenner, Vice Chair Blessing, Ranking Member Ingram, and members of the Senate Education Committee, thank you for this opportunity to provide opponent testimony on Senate Bill 113. My name is Gary Daniels. I'm the Legislative Director for the ACLU of Ohio. While there are numerous reasons to oppose SB 113, perhaps the top one, as this committee has heard today, is SB 113's most glaring omission. That is, like Senate Bill 1 before it, SB 113 contains zero definition of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Of course, this is crucial, since SB 113 bans any and all diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts, trainings, support, or staff positions that have anything to do with, that sound like, or appear to be diversity, equity, and inclusion. Judging from previous testimony, it is clear that many believe DEI secretly disguises and results in recruiting and hiring unqualified black and brown people in our schools. Others believe striving for the principles of diversity, equity, and inclusion is divisive, unconstitutional, and damaging. Still others before this committee have referred to DEI as indoctrination, anti-American, radical secular activism, socialist, and Marxism. Imagine a school district with 10 schools discovers one or two of those schools has female student academic performance falling noticeably behind their fellow female students in the district's other schools, or that the number of female students graduating from their high schools is far less than those of neighboring or similarly situated schools in Ohio. Concerned about this development, school administrators huddle to discuss what may be possible to reverse this trend. One conclusion is to prioritize various efforts targeting all female students to provide additional support. Arguably, Senate Bill 113 makes all of that illegal, because after all, it is diversity, equity, and inclusion. How about an AP high school English course, where the instructor concludes assigned readings are not relevant to her school and community's diverse population, and the curriculum is amended to include more women, black, and foreign-born authors? Or classroom exercises where students are encouraged to present on topics specific to or reflecting their family's country or countries of origins, no matter how long ago, in order to foster a better understanding of who lives in the local community, their successes, and their challenges. What about schools displaying positive but vague signage or classroom messages with such expressions as "all are welcome here," "you belong," or "this is a hate-free zone"? Should be non-controversial, right? Or deliberately targeting military veterans to inform them of job openings in local school districts. Again, SB 113 makes all of that illegal because, after all, it is diversity, equity, and inclusion. And not just that, according to SB 113 supporters, all of the above and far more is anti-American, unconstitutional Marxism in action, they cry. Further, the ACLU of Ohio does not believe the complete absence of any definition for diversity, equity, and inclusion in SB 113, SB 1 before it, or numerous other bills of this type across the country is a mere accident or oversight. Indeed, it is deliberate, because when school administrators, school staff, parents, stakeholders, and the state legislature all get to define for themselves and others what is diversity, equity, and inclusion, then everything is diversity, equity, and inclusion and subject to banning. Schools and staff then play it safe, eliminating everything that someone somewhere may try to pin on the scarlet letters DEI, no matter how ridiculous or attenuated the examples or allegations. We need look no further than the impact of SB 1 on our state universities and colleges to witness this. If you're a fan of politicians micromanaging public school classrooms and using entirely undefined terms and language to accomplish the goal of less diverse, less equal, and less inclusive schools and staff, SB 113 is the bill for you. However, for all the reasons voiced here and far more not, the ACLU of Ohio encourages this committee's rejection of Senate Bill 113. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Gary, for your testimony. Are there questions from committee members? Ranking Member Ingram.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just have one question, and maybe it's more of a comment in regard to what would be banned. Do you believe that that would include Appalachian Children's Coalition?
Through the chair to Ranking Member Ingram, who knows? It's undefined in the bill. It can mean anything that anybody wants it to mean. So all of the examples I used, all of the examples you could come up with, and all the examples previous witnesses and future witnesses can come up with is all subject to being on the chopping block because the bill, we contend, on purpose, does not contain a definition.
All right. See no other questions. Thank you very much for your testimony today.